Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. I'm so excited because today I'm doing my very first makeup tutorial collaboration with two fellow YouTubers. I'm doing a collaboration with SaraSmilesLuvsMakeup and Amy Slaton. So what I will be doing is I'll be linking their channels in my description box below, and I ask that you guys please go check out their channels, show them some love, and let them know that Anya sent you. I'm so excited to do this, and when the three of us were talking, we were talking about what kind of makeup look we should do, and although we had some of the same palettes, we also had a lot of different palettes, and it's so much fun to do collaborations because you get to see different people's techniques and styles and what shades of a certain color they're going to choose. So we decided on teal and black, and I think teal is a really great color because it's very versatile and you can use many different shades of teal. There's like, you know, light teal, mid-tone teal, deep teal, metallic, matte, sparkly. So there's also glitter. So I just think it's great, and I can't wait to see what the other two girls are going to do. So without further ado, let's get started. And if you're new, welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. We have a really safe, fun environment here without negativity, and I hope that you guys will join us. So let's get started. So today I actually primed my face, or moisturized my face, I should say, with a different product. I decided today to use my Bobbi Brown face base, vitamin enriched face base, which looks like this. I did a lot of makeup tutorials yesterday and I uploaded 2 of them, but I really needed some extra hydration and I guess some like treatment because my skin was just like, what are you doing to me? Because I kept putting on makeup, taking it off, putting on makeup, taking it off. Sometimes I pre-film, and so yesterday I did a bit of pre-filming. So I decided to do something a little bit more hydrating than my normal Glam Glow Glow Starter. So I did that, and then I did my brows with my e.l.f. brow pencil. For those of you that are new, I am no brow queen. That is not one of the things that is my strengths. So if you're here for brows, that's not me. But I am going to show you what I can do with eyeshadow. So I'm going to start by priming my eyelids with my MAC paint stick in white. And what I do is I take it and I put it on my eyelid, and then I blend it out with a dry beauty sponge. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to use my Real Technique sponge to kind of blend it out on both sides, and then we'll put on our tape. So we're halfway through the weekend. I always get sad on Sundays. I don't know. I always feel like, even though I'm currently not like doing a 9-to-5 job, I always get sad on Sundays, partially because it means, you know, hubby has to go back to work. But, I mean, not that I'm not grateful for that, but I'm just saying, you know, I like spending time together and having the weekend to get stuff done. So I'm going to put this tape on. I like to do that to get a nice sharp edge. If I explain some things that you guys already know, it's because I'm explaining it to the new people who have joined us. So I'm just going to make sure that this is creaseless. So I'm going to be using a few, actually 2 different palettes. I'm going to be using, for my look, I'm going to be using, 2 different palettes. I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Rainbow palette. It has one of my favorite shades in it that I look at as kind of like a teal turquoise-y shade. So I'm going to go in with this. And then I'm also going to use probably a little bit of Sugar Pills Kimchi. And then I'm going to use the Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope Dream palette, I believe it is. It has a brush in it. I'm going to be going into this shade and using the black in this shade. And I'm also going to use this side right here of that eyeshadow. And I like to use the brush that comes with it. It's a really good brush. Like, I would buy the brush by itself. So, let me set my highlighter to the side for my blushes. I don't need this palette. Oh, I got stuff everywhere. Okay. So, I'm going to start, actually, I think I'm going to use a different single eyeshadow than Kimchi. I'm just going to go in with Urban Decay all around. So, I'm going to go in with, I made this little palette, it looks like this on the outside, and Urban Decay they were selling these where you could, like, you know, now they're single eyeshadows, you can pop them out and put them in a palette. So this is the shade called Peace, and I'm going to use a little bit of that. Oh yeah, and I drop a lot of stuff on my channel, so I just dropped something. So I'm gonna start by going in with my Morphe, I think it's my M505. Let me see. M505. Haha. Okay, so I'm going to start with that Peace shade, and I'm going to put some of that on my brush. I'm a little crazy this morning because I had a little trouble sleeping last night. Jeffrey was not feeling well. He had Jeffrey's my dog, by the way, for those of you that don't know, and he had a treat. Well, some treats that he wasn't used to. I went to the pet store to get crickets for my chameleons, and they had some new treats that I was like, ooh, like, and they were some kind of sweet potato treat. And he has like a sensitive stomach sometimes, so he did not feel well last night, and I had to take him out a bunch of times. So, yeah, not very good, but he's feeling better now, so that is what matters. I like to do really colorful, bold looks, just so you all know. And I kind of like less blended looks and more like, I don't know, like abstract-y, harsh-ish lines. I don't know. So that is kind of my thing. So that's about all I'm going to do with that eyeshadow piece. And then I'm going to jump into the rainbow palette, and I'm going to use my flat shader brush, which is from my Morphe brush set, which I don't know the names of them, but it all came in like a blue set. So I'm going to go in with this shade here, Fiji, and that is one of my favorite like blue teal shades. I don't know, I just love it. It's so freaking pigmented, and it has like it's weird, it almost has like a neon effect. I don't know, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting color, I should say. Originally I was going to use my Saharan 2 palette from Juvia's Place, but yesterday I actually bumped it and I shattered it. So I'll be placing an order to Juvia's Place probably today, because my luck would be that I would be like, oh, I'll get it later, and then it would be discontinued. I have a knack for falling in love with items that get discontinued or that are limited edition. So, for those of you who are new, we are about to start our 500 subscriber giveaway. We just hit 500 subscribers, and if we hit, I haven't decided if it's going to be 750 or 1,000, but I'm going to choose a number between 750 and 1,000, and if we hit that number while the giveaway is going on, then there'll be a second winner as well. And I haven't done the giveaway video yet announcing what you have a chance to win, but usually a few days after we hit whatever subscriber goal we have, I do a giveaway video and I explain what you guys have a chance to win and how to enter. And it's pretty easy how to enter. It's usually just follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel, and comment on the video. But that will be coming up. It will be out between today and Wednesday. So if you guys are not yet subscribed, make sure you are before then. And I do check. So, okay, now I'm going to go into the Kristen Leanne palette, and I'm going to be using the brush in the palette. And like I said, this brush is literally one of the best quality brushes, personally, I've ever used. It has like a smudger brush on one side, but it can be used like the same way that a flat shader brush would, and then it has this crease brush. And my best friend, my best guy friend in Canada sent it to me. So he actually has a channel here on YouTube as well. But we'll talk about that in a future video. So I'm going to take that teal shade, which is called LCW. Yeah. Woo! See, I'm telling you, I'm really good at dropping things. This shade right here. And I'm just going to kind of take it and place it in between where I put the two other shades. Because I just want to deepen up the teal part of it a little bit. And then we'll go in with the black. And then I'm going to go in with the blue duochrome. What's cool is that the Saharan palette that I was going to use originally has pretty much almost the same shade. So it's like they're almost interchangeable. And this is just going to make it a little bit of a darker teal, like I said. So did you guys do anything yet this weekend? Have you seen any movies? I asked in my video yesterday if anybody had seen the new Jurassic Park movie. Jurassic World, I guess, movie. I want to see it really bad. And I'm going to see it today if I feel up to it. Since I haven't gotten very much sleep, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. So I'm going in with the black, which is called 13th Floor. It's kind of a cool name. I think it's the name of a song if I'm not mistaken. And Kristen Leanne, who created this palette, I'm sure most of you know, is a YouTuber. And she actually created the brand Arctic Fox, which is the hair color brand that I use for my purple. I actually need to retouch up the purple. When you have like a fashion hair color, I'm sure a lot of you know you're not supposed to wash your hair as often. And I went swimming a few times and it really did a good job of lightening up the color. So I bought a swim cap. So I'm going to be that dork wearing a swim cap in the pool, but I don't want my color to fade as quickly or damage my hair. So I actually curled my hair a little bit earlier today, and I'm telling you, when it is going to rain outside, my hair is useless. It is useless. It can look so cute one minute, and the next minute, I walk outside, and it's like, nope. It's like, oh, it's gonna rain. Down it goes. Terrible. So I'm just kind of bringing that into the crease. Okay. I like that. It's pretty dark, but I like it. Okay, and we're going to finish the upper lash line, the lid. We're going to finish the eyes after we do our face, because I am going to pop that duochrome in the inner corner, and I want to wait until we do our face makeup to do that. So close up that. I'm going to grab a makeup wipe. I like to use the Neutrogena Night Calming makeup wipes. And just clean up any fallout. I clean up the lower lash line even though I know I'm going to recreate the lower lash line, but if I left it on there, I would literally end up with, oh, and we'll do our brow bone too when we do our inner corner. I would literally end up with, like, you know, really dark or blue foundation. So nobody wants that. Nobody wants me to have blue foundation. Well, maybe some of you do, but I don't. Unless I'm going to be a Smurf for Halloween, which I got to start planning soon. I decided I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember. Is that even real? I don't remember if I said this in a previous video, but I plan to do 31 days of Halloween. So I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F1. And when I first reviewed this, for those of you who haven't seen that video, I hated it. I thought it was terrible. I was like, oh, this is awful. But I used it by itself. Since then, I've been using it with other foundations, testing which ones I like better than others. And I really like it mixed in with other foundations. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 101 Classic Ivory. Classic Ivory seems to be the typical shade for my skin. If you are my skin tone and you see Classic Ivory somewhere, chances are that's our shade. So, and then I like to just stamp that over this is how I like to use that stick foundation. If I use it by itself, it's a no for me. But mixed in with other foundations, it seems to grab onto the liquid foundation and create like a nice, almost like a second primer base or something. I need to start remembering to use those headbands the one like what I had in my Get to Know Me tag when I did my mask. Like, I literally don't ever remember to wear those for my makeup tutorials. And that's what I bought them for. I bought a pink one and a purple one, and they're really cute. Oh my gosh, but the day that I did my Get to Know Me tag, I did my mask, and then, like, I didn't have any makeup on, right? And I put on that headband, and then I went out and about, and I completely forgot that I had it on, and people were kind of staring at me, and I was like, I wonder what's going on. I mean, I didn't think it looked terrible, but people thought it looked strange, I guess. And I'm just going to bring a little bit of that down my neck. And I'm blending it out with a Sonia Kashuk sponge. I'm actually going to get some new ones today if I do go to the movies, because there's a Target right by the movie theater. And I need to get new ones because these are on their last leg. I don't like it when they start to, like, I'm trying to see, like, wear and tear, like, you're not going to be able, oh yeah, there you can see it, like, break up and stuff, because then I feel like bacteria can get in there, and that's never any good. So I'm just gonna blend a little bit more under the eyes. That's Sophie. That is my Chihuahua barking at something. And her name is Sephora, but we call her Sophie for short. So I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer. For those who are new, I just recently took out, or had my hubby take out the stopper. And ever since I did, I got more product out of it. So I really like that. Especially considering how quickly it kind of ran out. I love this concealer, but Oh, I wish they would make it in a bigger container. Even if I had to pay $1 or $2 more, I'd be fine with that because, or carry it in stores so that I don't have to order it online every time I run out. If you do makeup often and you know, use it on a daily basis, like I've said this before, I don't use a whole lot of concealer compared to a lot of other beauty gurus or people who wear makeup in general, or I'm not even a beauty guru, you know what I mean, like a beauty and a YouTuber. And like most people are like concealer everywhere, and I'm like, why did you even put on foundation? But I use, you know, minimal compared to most people. And I ran out of one of these tubes in about a month and a half, whereas the Shape Tape lasts me for about 4 to 6 months, depending on how often I do my makeup. So, I don't know. I just kind of feel like it needs to last a bit longer. And it needs to be available in stores, like I said, so that I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. So I have some in the lid. And I just stamp it on with my sponge. And I put the majority in my T-zone because that's where I have the majority of creasing or where I lose the most foundation throughout the day. I need a little bit more. And I am using the shade 05, yeah, which is the lightest. I can get away with using 10 though as well. Sometimes when I do that, my dogs bark because they think somebody's knocking on the door. So I like to set the sides of my nose and my chin, my forehead, my under eyes, and then I take a little bit out on the parameters of my face so that, you know, everything is nice and set. So when I put on blush or bronzer or whatever, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't stick to it, but it blends more evenly and nicer, but I don't put as much on the rest of my face as I do right down the middle. I don't know what that is. Took a little irritation. Okay. And we will A, put some color back into our face, and B, dust off the excess powder, so don't worry. Okay, so we're done with the sponge. And now I'm going to go in with my, this is my handy, dandy. This is supposed to be a Real Techniques bronzer brush, but I've said this many times before. I would never use this for bronzer. It would literally bronze my entire face in one fell swoop. So I use it to remove excess powder from my face. Okay. And then I'm going to take my Morphe R10, which I like to use for contouring or bronzing. And I'm going to go into this Bobbi Brown bronzer. It's called Telluride. And I like it because it's a little bit more cool toned and a little bit more natural than some other shades. I'm just gonna, I don't do like super in-depth contouring. I can, like if you ever want to see that, how to do that on my channel, but I'm not on my face on a daily basis. I don't do it because I think sometimes it really looks weird in public. Like it looks good on camera, but then when you go out, you know, into the world or if you meet people, it's like if your face is like super contoured in person, I just think it looks a little bit strange. I mean, there are people that are really good at doing it to the point that like you probably couldn't tell, but for me, I think it would look weird. Okay, now we're going to go in with blush. I'm going to use two different things. I'm going to use I have a Makeup Geek, I have a Z palette full of Makeup Geek blushes. So I'm going to go into this one called Rendezvous. And it's this one right here. So I'm going to use my Morphe M530. It's just my blush brush. I almost went into the wrong one. I like a lot of blush, personally. And I'm going to use a second product on top of it that's kind of like a luminous blush. Something is tickling me. It's like a dog hair or something. Okay, and then I'll set that aside. And then I'm going to go in with this. I got this from MAC. It is the Justine Sky Iridescent Powder. And it's really pretty. It's like a iridescent, like mauve-y, purpley pink. And it just gives like a kind of like a shimmer to the cheeks. It's like a blush topper in my opinion. So I just like to use it from time to time. I had to have it when it came out, and then I was like, forgot about it. So now I'm trying to use it again. I'm going to go back in with my sponge, and I like to sometimes just do this. See what a difference that made? Just kind of cleans things up. Okay. A little too much on my nostrils, or on my nose. Not my nostrils, what am I saying? Okay. I'm going to work on my lower lash line, and then we'll get back, and finish my upper lash line, and then we'll get back to highlight. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Deep End. A few years back, I got for Christmas, I think it was, I got the Urban Decay Eyeliner Vault, and it came with literally every shade of eyeliner that Urban Decay sold at the time. So, actually, do I have it here? No. Okay. I thought maybe I still had it out. But I think I only got the shades out that I needed. And I dropped the cap. What is that? Yeah, it is a dog hair. There we go. So, I have to put the cap back on later. I am totally like not even showing you what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get carried away with this Jeffree Star mirror and I block you guys. So, that's when I wish that you guys were here with me so you could be like, Anya, can you move that out of your face? I just smudged some eyeshadow, but that's okay because we're going to blow this out anyway, like smoke it out. Okay. I'm going to go back into the Kristen Leanne palette, and I'm going to use the same LCW shade on the smudger side. Sophia's mad at some. She is like the sweetest sweetie pie on the face of the earth one moment, and the next moment, not towards me, of course, but towards other people. She's like a little shark, or like a little, I don't know why I compare her to a shark, but she kind of looks like one sometimes. You guys probably think I'm nuts. But she does. You know, like they have that long, elongated kind of like snout thing, you know, mouth, jaw. I don't know. She kind of has that when she's mad. Alright, so blow that out. There's like this one little place right here doesn't want to take the color. Got it. Okay. And then I'm just going to take that brush and run it along the, there we go. There's one part that was kind of like uneven. And I like harsh edges, but I don't like uneven. Alright. I think that's better. Okay. Now I'm going to take the same smudge brush and I'm going to go into the Leo side. Yeah, the Leo side of Leo and Brixton, which is this split pan eyeshadow right here. I've been playing an eyeshadow literally all day, all night, or all day yesterday, all night. And if I have, I might have eyeshadow all over my hands. I washed them a bunch of times, but there was like an orange and a red eyeshadow that like stained my fingers. And then I had black eyeshadow that when I broke the Juvia's Place palette, when I opened it and it was broken. Oh, so sad. But anyhow, it got like, it's like a, not quite black, but like it's like a dark shade that got all over me too. Okay, so now I've done the brow bone, and now I'm going to take that same, I feel like this is a little bit hard pan. Let me, I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked. Hard pan is when an eyeshadow like gets, you guys probably already know, but gets like a little film over top of it, and then it's hard to get pigment from it. So I just basically took off the top layer a little bit. And then I'm just going to go in to the inner corner with this shade. This shade is so beautiful. They need to make it a permanent, on its own, standalone shade. Because look at the difference between that and that. It's such a beautiful shade. And I think they need to make a full size of it. Like, not the split pan, because the Brixton side is pretty too. It's like the same thing, only pink. But, I don't know. I just like this one better. It reminds me a lot of Lumi Pigment from Sugar Pill. So, but in eyeshadow form, I think it's perfection. I do. I still need to see side by side if I think, because I have the Glinda the Good Witch palette from Urban Decay, and I'm pretty sure there's a shade in there that looks exactly like it. Like, no difference. I'm pretty sure they, like the split pan one, I'm pretty sure they just recreated that one. But I can't prove it yet. We will find out. Okay. So I'm going to put this brush back in here because I do not want to lose it. And then actually, no, I lied. I'm going to go back into it and I'm going to take just a little bit of the black and I'm going to run that on the on the outer part of the lower lash line just to deepen it up a little bit. I cannot wait to do the lips, you guys. Just you wait. All right, now I'm going to put the brush back in there because I don't want to lose it. Okay. Ooh, just got something in my eye. And then we're going to do mascara and lips and highlight, and we're done. So we're going to go into Maybelline Total Temptation and do that. First, I like to layer my mascaras sometimes. I like to. I just started. Well, it's something I used to do, and then I kind of just recently got back into it. I just think it makes your lashes look more full, because I think that different mascaras do different things, and some of them like curl them, some of them plump them, some of them separate them, and so I feel like if you use two different mascaras that do two different things, then you can get more benefits from them and make them look bigger. I don't wear fake eyelashes a lot or at all. I want to try. I mean, I've tried, but I want to like do it a few times. So, yes, here it is. Phew. I thought I didn't know where it was. My Voluminous Butterfly Mascara, which has become one of my new favorites. It was recommended to me. I'm so happy because I love it. It really separates the lashes very well. But you have to be careful because it does have like a torture device wand. And if you poke yourself in the eye with this, no bueno, not good at all. Not good at all. Okay. Now I'm going to take my makeup wipe. And I'm going to take the foundation off of my lids. I know some people like to leave it on because I guess they want to cover the pigmentation of their own lips, which is totally cool. I don't want that. And I'm also going to be going in with black lips, so that will cover it up. Let me spray my face. I like to take MAC Fix Plus or some other kind of setting spray or my rose toner spray and just meld the powders into my skin. And I also like to spray that on my face before I do highlight because I like the fact that it, intensifies the highlighter. So I'm going to go in with, let me grab it, the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit. There's a shade in here called Orion, which is like a bluish teal aqua shade, and I'm going to try that one. Can't remember if I've tried this one before. Ooh, it's pretty. I thought it would be a lot scarier because it's scarier. I'm not scared of it, but I thought, whew, that's really pretty. I thought it would be more like straight up blue because I have this, I thought about using it today, and I was like, nah. I have my hairbrush. I have the Jeffree Star Deep Freeze highlighter. This is blue. This is an eyeshadow. For kicks, I'll use a little on my face. I've never, oh no. That's crazy. I've never used it as a highlighter. I've never used it as a highlighter. I've used it as an eyeshadow. It's gorgeous. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Eclipse on top, which is like a peachy, because for my skin tone, the blue makes me look bruised. And I know it's still going to look like that because there's no fixing it at this point, but we'll fix it in a different way, or we'll try. It's going to look a little bit more extreme on camera too than it does in person. Just a little on my cupid's bow and a little on my forehead. Okay. So, first and foremost, I like to take my blush brush again and kind of do this number. Although I should be adding blush, not just smiling at myself. Alright, so we're going back into Rendezvous. There we go. I'm just gonna, this kind of takes away the overpoweringness, is that a word, of the highlighter. I mean, it didn't quite do the trick, but my sponge, do this again. And then you could also take your slightly wet sponge, just kind of stamp it into the highlighter because it'll kind of meld it with your skin a little bit better. See how that's a little bit better than, because from straight on, otherwise I'll look like I've been punched, so that's not good. I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. This is my new favorite setting spray. I was using I still am using the Too Faced Peach Perfect, but when I did my drugstore, my full face, I fell in love with this one. That's what that cap was for. Oh, but it doesn't taste good. Okay, we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Weirdo liquid lipstick. And then we're going to put something on top, and I'm so excited. I hope it looks good. I was trying to think of what I could do. I thought about using glitter on my eyes, and then I was like, I like glitter on my eyes, but I've done it fairly recently. So I was like, what could I do? And I was like, glitter on my lips, and then I was like, I'd done that too. Not that I can't do it again. It's kind of a little patchy. And then I thought, ooh, I know. And I'll show you guys in just a second. Not the best like a lipstick application I've ever done in my life, but it'll do. Dark lips do not fade gracefully. I say that all the time. Okay. I'm waiting for it to dry. Let me grab my brush really quick. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'm just gonna brush this out really quick. I curled my hair, like I said, but then it rained on. Oh, it's been raining like non-stop here. Okay, so now that's dry, I can do my next step. So, most of you know I have been obsessed with the Milani Hypnotic Lights, and I've used like the light colored ones up until now, but they have this beautiful, it's called Prismatic Light, and it's this beautiful like blue-green with a little bit of purple. And I used another shade on my lips at one point, and I thought, I wonder what this one would look like on top of black lips with my teal eyes. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Now, I don't know if these are mouth safe, but I mean, I don't see a warning. I think it's fine. It's like putting glitter on your lips. It's fine. If you can put the Lit Cosmetics glitter adhesive on your lips, you can put this, in my opinion. Don't quote me. Okay, that is stunning. That really, like, took it to the next level, huh? Okay. I like it. So, isn't that gorgeous? Alright, well, that is the makeup tutorial. So if you want to see close-ups, don't forget to check out my Instagram, again, at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. If you're new here, I would appreciate it so much if you would comment, subscribe, like, share, and become part of our YouTube fam. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, Amy and SaraSmilesLuvsMakeup, for doing this collab with me. I'm so excited that we did this. I love it when we can support each other and, you know, introduce our subscribers to new people. So thank you again, and I hope you guys enjoy what's left of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.